guys, happy Sunday. The temperature is rising, the traffic is back. It's the start of the week and we kicked it off with a big show. We had a famous TikTok couple. We spoke about an AI influencer and the big stories of the UAE today, which is the UAE rejecting statements made by the Israeli Prime Minister.
And so if you are not subscribed to the Lovin Dubai Show podcast, go on and subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your podcast from. And as I always tell you, don't forget to enjoy the show.
Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai Show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Our top story for you today: the UAE rejects statements made by the Israeli Prime Minister.
As well, UAE field hospital in Gaza treats over 100 patients.
A child is honoured for handing in a lost watch.
An AI influencer has entered the chat.
And it looks so real. Also, later on in the show, we're going to be talking married life and social media do's and don'ts with the Rahals.
It's day 218 since the genocide began on October 7 in Gaza. The current death toll stands at 34,844, while the number of injured people is 78,404, and 1.9 million people have been displaced from their homes.
Today's weather: wear your sun cream. It's highs of 40 degrees Celsius. Before we jump into our top stories, we just mentioned social media do's and don'ts, and Block Out 2024 is trending in the UAE today. People are blocking celebrities. They're cancelling them. Why?
So, after the Met Gala, a lot of people compared it to the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And of course, it was glamour, gowns, and everything, while at the same time, people in Gaza and Palestine were dying, and the issue with Rafah and the whole scenario was happening. So it was like two different worlds happening at once. And none of these celebrities showed any sensitivity towards what was happening or support. Now, it all started, of course, because of the comparison that Hailey Bailey, who is a content creator on TikTok.
Not Bieber?
No,
Hailey Bailey,
yeah. It's the content creator, because like she used the sound that, you know, like actually indicated that's used by the Hunger Games.
No, was it the Marie Antoinette quote?
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake.
Yes, she used that sound for TikTok. And of course, everyone went wild. And there was this, I would say, revolution that happened. Everyone's like, fine, you know what, let's block all celebrities, because celebrities apparently they lose revenue when they're blocked.
It seems like it's like the, as you said, revolution. It's the people's peaceful revolution.
That's true.
Celebrities, I guess, are no longer immune to staying quiet when something matters. And we're seeing the genuine decrease of followers for the likes of Kim Kardashian. Even Taylor Swift is being affected.
Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, Benny Blanco, everyone who did not speak about Palestine, people are blocking them. And when I say blocking them, it's not like only blocking them in like, they're just blocking them. They're like, you know what, fine, we're not gonna let you have revenue, we're gonna block you. And it's all over TikTok, it's all over social media, because at this point, this generation and people all around the world, they do not have any tolerance to what's happened or what's still happening in Gaza.
And we've seen so much over the weekend in Sweden waving the flag for Palestine. We saw obviously Macklemore's rise because of his song, which is trending around the world, and his followers are going up, which shows that people support Palestine, and all they want, all this could be swiftly changed. They just want people to use their platforms for good, particularly in countries like America, who are still voting against allowing Palestine enter the UN, for example. The people are doing a peaceful revolution, which is saying stand up for what is right. If you have a platform, if you have an influence, use it for good.
That's true.
And so if their followers are decreasing, they could change that around. You can change that narrative. It doesn't just need to be a drop in followers. You can hear what your people are saying and change it.
That is true. They blocked Selena Gomez because she had taken a picture with Benny Blanco she had a Starbucks on the side, and everyone was like, oh my God, she does not know anything. And then someone called her stupid. And then she was like, yes, sorry, I didn't know. And the apologies that are coming, they do not seem genuine. For example, Hailey goes like, because like she came back from the Met Gala and then she's like, oh my God, I got 10 million followers. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for you all. And then, of course, when the blockout, the revolution began on social media, she lost and she's at 9.9. So she was like, oh, and by the way, they come up for an apology video with full makeup. Like, who are you trying to fool? This generation is not to be fooled. And then she goes like, oh yeah, she didn't even say sorry once. All that she said was, I didn't know. What do you mean you didn't know? It's all over social media and we live in the generation of internet.
Yeah, I think the ignorance thing in saying sorry, I didn't know doesn't cut it, because I think you have to research and you have to understand why people are so incredibly upset and triggered.
That's
so
true.
Rather than just thinking about yourself and saying sorry, I didn't know, think about the reason and the cause that people are wanting you to stand up and use your platform for a better cause.
You're actually being even nice saying sorry, I didn't know. She didn't even say sorry. She was like, I didn't know.
She didn't say sorry.
She didn't even say sorry.
Pleading ignorance in Blockout 24 is not going to work.
Yes.
Jumping into our top story of the morning, the UAE has rejected statements made by the Israeli Prime Minister. His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Minister of Foreign Affairs, denounced statements made by the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, suggesting that the UAE could participate in the civil administration of the Gaza Strip under Israeli occupation.
In a statement, His Highness underscored that the Israeli Prime Minister lacks legitimate authority to implement the step or take any similar measures. Furthermore, the UAE refuses to be involved in any plan aimed at providing cover for the Israeli presence in the Gaza Strip.
His Highness reaffirmed that when a Palestinian government is formed, which meets the hopes and aspirations of the brotherly Palestinian people and is distinguished by integrity, competence and independence, then the UAE will be fully prepared to provide all forms of support to that government. And in a statement since, the Muslim Council of Elders has commended the UAE's honourable position in support of the Palestinian cause.
Of course, honestly, I just like at this point, I love how the UAE is showing up and standing up for Gaza and Palestine as a whole ever since the genocide has begun.
True, but it's also not just in words. We're seeing it happen. And particularly we want to jump into our next story because there's people from the UAE, both expats and citizens, hard at work there helping the people in need.
100%. So the UAE Field Hospital in Gaza treats over 100 patients. The Emirati Integrated Field Hospital in Gaza has admitted over 105 injured patients and conducted more than 50 intricate surgical procedures within a short span of time. Now, these statistics contribute to a cumulative total of 20,674 cases treated and 1,745 surgeries performed since the hospital's inception.
Under Operation Chivalrous Night 3, the UAE persists in bolstering the healthcare domain, furnishing Palestinians with essential aid provisions and medical apparatus as much as they can. We truly appreciate the work that's ongoing over there. We know it's not easy. We know that aid has been stopped at Rafah. So everything that UAE is doing and the people that are helping there is so important. We're going to jump into our next story. We're talking about things get lost, and we always ask, who are the people who are giving them back? And actually, it's a young boy who found a pricey watch, I believe, and the police have something to say about it.
Yes, so a child is honored for handing in a lost watch. Dubai police commended a child for his honesty after he discovered and returned a lost watch belonging to a tourist. Muhammad Ayan Youssef discovered the timepiece in a tourist area and promptly handed it over to Dubai police to ensure its rightful return.
So then the police jumped in after verifying that the watch belonged to a tourist who had previously reported it lost and had since left the country. Dubai police contacted this individual and successfully returned the watch.
Now, Brigadier Khalfan Ubaid Al-Jallaf, director of the Tourist Police Department, along with his deputy Lieutenant Colonel Muhammad Abdul Rahman and Captain Shahab Al-Saidi, headed of the Tourist Happiness section, presented the child with an award of token of appreciation for his commended deed.
You know what I like about this? So I like that there's recognition for a really good deed, because you'll remember the story that went so viral. the three men who saved a cat from a rooftop.
Yes.
And when that happened and that video got shared, those men were commended with a cashly sum of 50,000 dirham, I believe. And those good deeds. And now the streets of Dubai are just filled with people doing good deeds all the time. There's people jumping in to save traffic. There's people pulling rocks off streets. That's one of my favorite viral videos. Do you remember that video? It's like up in Ras Al Khaimah, there was a rock on the street and there was nobody around. He was moving it. And then when you see a child being recognized by Dubai police, that is the coolest thing for kids ever, for Dubai police to give them an honor, a medal of commendation. So you'll probably see more kids doing good things.
By the way, literally for sure, the coolest thing is the fact that the UAE actually just recognizes everyone's effort, because they are aware of those people that are doing good. They're just as well reflecting on the country and the city and what it really is. And of course, the moment that they gave 50,000 dirhams or they give a certificate or something like that, everyone goes oh yeah, you know what, I want one, so let me do more, let me do good.
And you know what else? We have Lovin Dubai likes to share positive stories of the city that we're in, and sometimes we get comments that our news is a little bit different to what it might be in other cities, because a lot of people I speak to say they don't like to listen to the news anymore internationally because it's just so negative.
That is true.
And we know that emotive stories tug on the heartstrings. They're the ones that get the clicks. They're the ones that get the views. And generally that tends to lean itself towards the negative. But actually stories like this are positive, people like them, and you don't see them as much in other cities.
That is true.
But it happens here because the leadership makes a point of choosing people doing honourable things and recognising it, which is really great.
I agree with you 100%. We are, specifically right now, we are living at a time where you wake up, you open your phone, and you just cannot but see negative news, right? With what's happening all around the world. And positive news, honestly, just maybe gives you a bit of hope. And honestly,
it does.
He looks really cute. He looks really happy.
I don't know why I hadn't seen that.
If I was him, I would put this up my wall.
Absolutely.
I'd be like, oh my God, I got this from Dubai police. Because having that recognition from Dubai police itself is something.
He is going to be an absolute hero in school this
100%.
morning, walking in like a boss. This is what I got.
And then they're going to, even at the morning assembly, they're going to be so we would like to thank, X because he has gotten an award. Would you like to have awards?
You're going to have people finding watches. I did that when I was younger. I found I think one of my brothers, they had a chore every week or every month to give a magazine to our neighbours.
Okay.
And and it was one of the monthly magazines that came around. So whenever they did it, they got sweets, and I was like, I want those sweets. So I found an old magazine in my house, a used magazine, and I went up to the neighbours and I was like, I've got your magazine. And she was and I just remember her being and she said thank you, and she went and got me the sweets, but she knew. She knew what I was at.
That is so sweet and so smart of you, Katie.
It's cheeky.
Yeah, but everyone's going to be as cheeky as you.
Everyone's going to be finding watches all over Dubai.
Just for the recognition that he is probably that he has received from the police, and he's going to exaggerate. He's going to tell his friends, yeah, guys, so I spoke to the police.
It was a Rolex, which I've no doubt that it was. Let's bring things into the social media realm, which we were discussing this morning. An AI influencer has entered the chat. So first of all, are you following Jude Official? Following her? Have you seen her?
No, I don't follow her. I fear her. I fear her. I fear her.
Me too. This is a 24-year-old blogger. She's a fashionista that blends style with luxury, like most in Dubai, but there's a catch. This profile is completely fake. It's all AI. Not a single bit of it is real.
Now, the profile looks genuine. However, on a closer inspection, it's as real as the bags you get from Karama.
In the wise words of Lisa Milan, the AI influencer the thing that makes it look real is that she's also been busy sharing stories. So if you're looking on Facebook, which is where our full show is, you'll see some of the stories that she's shared, from meals to workouts, exploring hotspots in Dubai. And the comments are giving because actually people ask, oh, is this not real? Is this not a real account?
See, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. I fear her. I really do fear her. I genuinely do fear her.
What do you fear about her?
Because like honestly, I'm scared of AI for a while now. Because I know for a fact that AI is going to be taking all of our jobs. I don't know if you've seen the AI presenter. We might lose our jobs soon.
Shh, Farah, shh. No such thing. They couldn't possibly.
I promise you, I'm gonna show you the video after the show. And like this is why I fear it, because looking at AI, there's now customer service AI. There is everything AI. There AI, and I'm like, oh my god. And she looks so real. It's like, how?
The thing is, people in Dubai actually look like, well, their social media accounts look like this, and that's what's concerning, because everyone pushes for perfection. But the thing about AI, I don't know about. First of all, raise your hand if you're watching on Instagram. Can you give us a thumbs up if you've ever used it for your work, for your school, for your education? Quick raise of hands around the office if we've ever used AI. Smartly, of course. 1, 2, 4 out of 4. But can we also agree that AI doesn't do a great job? Like it's great at some things, but like when you mentioned customer service AI,
oh god,
oh my days, when I'm onto a WhatsApp bot and it's like, is this what you wanted? No. Is this what you wanted? No. Can I speak to a couple of No. And you're just like, it's not doing what it's meant to do. And all I want to do in that instance, all I want when I'm speaking to customer service for the bank is to speak to a human, and they do everything in their power to not allow that to happen. AI does not work in all of these cases. It does not.
I remember.
It's not good enough yet.
Oh my god, I remember talking to, on the phone. I'm not going to mention the company. Talking on the phone.
Give us the service industry, bank, telecoms, food.
Yeah, no, it's for my phone. It's
phone. Okay, so telecommunications, one of many.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I call and it's like, oh, hi, I'm your virtual assistant. How can I help you? And I'm like, okay, I want this. She's like, okay, yeah. And then at the end, I was like, I want to talk to a human being.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
I was so frustrated. I was like, stop. I was like annoyed and angry, and I wanted to talk to a human because I wanted to communicate.
I wanted to shout at an actual human.
No, it's because I wanted to actually talk to a human. And whenever I would say anything, I was so angry, and the AI was so like, oh, I don't understand. How can I help you?
I didn't get that. Can you repeat it? And I'm like, I would like to speak to a customer representative. But the weird thing is the comments on our posts. Rimikat asked, did she pay you to post about her? Is this PR? No. You know what's funny is the first time I saw the post, I was like, why are we doing this post about this influencer? And then I saw the next thing, she's AI generated, and I was like, oh, that's why. But people thought we're just talking about an influencer. So the comments are like, some of the comments believed this to be a real account. Yeah. As did I when I first saw it. So Jude Official, stop giving us unattainable perceptions of reality in Dubai. We don't look like this. We don't dress like this. We don't go horse riding and hang around fancy cars. We do not support Jude AI.
Whatever Katie said. I agree with whatever Katie said. Point.
Thanks, Farah. Okay, let's go into agreements, the do's and don'ts, what you should post and what you shouldn't on social media, and also discussing married life with the Rahals. They'll be with us after this very short break. Do stay tuned. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai Show. 15 million likes on TikTok. Our next guests are a married couple who share snippets of their life through their comedic shorts. They've got a unique brand of humour, and they give a glimpse of the ups and downs of married life. Welcome to the show, Milena and Melissa, aka the Rahals.
Yay!
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. Actually, I do follow you both on TikTok.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, and I love your content. But speaking of that, married life,
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
full-time content creators, do you guys have time for yourselves? How do you manage it all together?
Barely.
Yeah, we actually, it's really hard balancing content creation and parenting. So we try to prioritize what's important.
Yeah.
So it's like thinking of an idea during nap time, or filming during nap time, or evening time when he sleeps. So yeah, we try our best.
Yeah, usually I'm a messy type of guy in terms of scheduling, but now because of all the things that we need to cover, like I'm more like I have a schedule now, it's to-do list.
We should
Like,
be organized.
It's funny though because you said balancing content creation and parenting, but what about like date night? Do you get date night?
We don't get
Rarely.
as many. Yeah, we don't get as many. We put some effort into like going out because we need time together. But it was tough the first year. Our son is a year and a half.
Year and a half.
So the first year was a bit tough. But yeah, because
Yeah, but the perfect date is just like sitting at home watching a movie, because like the other
Yeah, it's
days
like
we're
we're
all
exhausted.
either filming or we have an event or we have something. So yeah, we're struggling in that area.
So you guys don't get a break.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like non-stop.
All right. What were you doing before becoming content creators?
Okay, so I'm coming from a engineering background. I worked 10 years in engineering. So, and Mel is still working. She still has her full-time job, so you can add that to the mix of not having
this
time.
is why we have like really limited time to film and create and everything.
You're still working full. That's amazing because from the outside,
Yeah.
you know, we mentioned TikTok, 50 million followers, but you've got a huge Instagram page, you've got
Yeah.
YouTube,
Yeah.
and you're also working full time. Like, do you ever think about going full time or?
I think she worked so hard for her
Yeah.
job. She's not letting go, but
Yeah, we'll see what the future has
Behold.
for me.
So let's go into content creation. Like, what was the first video that you guys shared and who posted? Like the first couple video that you shared and who actually shared it?
I shared it, the first one. We shared it on the comment page on Instagram, which we didn't have TikTok. TikTok didn't exist back in the time.
Yeah. So we
but-
started
Yeah.
like on Instagram first.
Yeah, and then we moved to TikTok. I think the first one, I don't remember it was a video, it was a picture back then. There wasn't a video on Instagram, and then Instagram introduced videos.
OG days.
So we're like, oh geez, you know?
Like
Yeah.
we're talking about 2016.
Yeah.
This is
So we're that
back.
old.
Yeah, but things picked up during COVID actually. So for us, like our growth was not an overnight thing. It was more of a slowly and steady growth, and we tested so many types of content until we reached like the perfect formula that works for us and
Yeah.
for the audience.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, speaking of content, what was the first video that went viral and kind of like
I remember.
sparked your?
Yeah, you go
Which
ahead.
one?
Yeah, I remember.
The
The dance one, right? Dancing one, Jerusalem, or the one before?
no, the comedy one.
The comedy one, yeah.
Bacon, but
Yeah.
it's how do
Do you know like when
How to
you're single and
translate
you're
that?
attending
Yeah.
weddings and everyone wants to
So
see
this is
you
in
getting
our-
married?
it's in our culture. Like whenever
I all
you're
the time
not
say this to
married,
Casey.
Exactly.
yeah. So you have all the invitees, your family, friends. They're all like "Belik."
I hope you're next. It means
I hope you're next.
That's what we spoke about on Friday.
I all the time say this to Casey because I'm teaching her Arabic.
Yeah, okay. Cool. It's a good
yeah.
way to
You
learn.
have words. So you have words that we say that really can't be translated in English, and like don't really understand like what's behind that.
So we took the challenge to count how many belaks we got in that wedding, and
Yeah.
it was over 70. So, and we created a video,
A funny video
on
about that.
ways how to respond to this word if you don't want to get married anytime soon. Because we used to like date. It was like the first year we were dating, and it was weird. So it went viral because the responses were really funny. Like maybe say, take care. Do you want to get us married now? And then we started like dancing, and so it went viral.
We made it really funny, and everybody can relate.
Yeah, it's so relatable.
So it's
That's why
so
it went
relatable,
viral.
and like it was hilarious.
I'm sorry, you had 70 Bella.
Yeah, in one wedding.
In one wedding?
Yeah, it was crazy.
And like, are those types of, do you have any like other trending types of topics that are so relatable that have also gotten that type of engagement?
I think most of the content that goes viral, it's because it's relatable.
Yeah.
So whether it is pre-marriage or marriage life, or now we're having a kid. So, and I think this is how we get our
Yeah,
ideas.
we also like film parenting struggles, because we laugh about them, because it's also very challenging to like be parents and everything and raise a child. So we also like try to make it funny in a way to like just overcome it, and and make it fun, because parents all relate with our, like, it's the same struggles everywhere.
Sure.
So
after that we took it like while we were preparing our marriage, so we did a lot of funny skits on what couples face into like a marriage setup, how they try to sell you the venue, they try to sell it to you as if it was an IKEA furniture. You have to put they just sell you a land that is empty, and then you have to buy in every day, how much it's expensive. And then after that we moved to the newly married couples struggles, like how we are getting used to each other and living in the same house. So it never stops actually.
Jealousy.
People love these things. I don't know why.
And like the most relatable, because Milad has 4 sisters.
Yeah.
So we also do like
My
what
family.
happens with my mother-in-law and like his sisters, and are we like, do we get along or not? And like we had this video that really went viral. It's like when I sleep at my mother-in-law's house, and then I wake up late, and then they're all like sitting there like. It went viral.
I know why.
Yeah, so that's like.
Has there ever been a moment when the mother-in-law has not been keen on the content? Or, for example, like your family members, have they ever thought that's actually not for us?
No, actually, they give us ideas. So let's do this, and then.
Yeah, no, they're really, really, really supportive.
Yeah. Lately, she hopped on the trend of the sing in Chinese or whatever. So she made it with my mom, and then sing in Chinese or have your mother-in-law visit you for 1 week. And you see my mom standing with her luggage at the door, and then she slams the door in her face. And then my mom, I was like, my mom, are you sure you want to do that? Like, yeah, it's so much fun. And then you see people in the comment fighting, like, this is not nice.
Yeah, this is not nice. Why did you do this to her? I'm like, she's just joking with me. It's fine. Like,
Got you.
Yeah.
It's nice to have the family support. You need
Yeah,
it.
they really support us. And
they enjoy it as well.
They really enjoy it, yeah.
Speaking of support, what's your shared best moment as content creators together?
During
There
this
are
journey.
many moments. You mean on a personal level, or on a video, or
As content creators.
I think when we won the best content creators 2 years ago,
we won that.
for the Rising Stars for the MENA Creator Awards, it was a nice one because we felt that everything we're doing is
it's paying off.
Yeah, paying off.
It's growing on social is tricky, and obviously you've been doing it for many, many years. Do you have, for anyone watching, like do's and don'ts, like tricks of the trade?
Yeah.
He's the mastermind behind it.
Well, actually, it's very common and cheesy, and everyone says it, but be true to yourself. Yeah, because if you are authentic, people can see through this, and they're gonna stay with you for the long run. And one, like, more on the technical side, social media is a very fast-pacing and changing domain, and you see the algorithms on these platforms keep on changing every now and then.
So we always have to cope with all the changes.
You have to be up to date always.
Yeah. So
be agile. So don't stick to one thing. This is what I'm doing, and I cannot change. No, you have to change, and you have to do the dance with all these platforms.
Literally and figuratively do the dance. Yeah.
So what advice would you give to content creator couples that want to get into the social media, they want to get famous, they want to do videos?
It's not easy. It's not easy, because if you want to stay true to yourself, you will also it will take time. Because what we always get is, oh my God, you guys are natural. Whenever we see you in videos and we see you live, oh my God, you're the same. Because you have a lot of other that are not really authentic, and So I don't know, be creative. Because we love we're always so creative.
And also working together puts a lot of stress on the relationship, because we have normally people fight when they have to work so many long hours together. So we have this trick, whenever we're filming, even if we're fighting, we have to pause whatever is going into our personal life, and then this is a professional setup now. You're not my wife, you're my co-worker now, so let's pause it, and then we can pick it up later on. So they have to be smart about it, or it will affect in some ways.
Yeah, it's just whenever we're like just like having a
Argument.
silly argument or something. We're like, okay, let's pause that. Let's finish the video, and then we're back to that later on.
That is so impressive that you can do that.
We should.
But because my mom is a chef and she always said, don't cook for a living. Like, don't enter the kitchen because it's long hours, it's not very social, and you're just worked to the bone.
Exactly.
So for Jude, would you say be a content creator or do something else?
I mean, as Mel said, it has to come from a place of passion, not just like to be famous or to get brand deals or to be in events. What we like to do in all of these many things that we have to do is get creative and come up with ideas and film. This is our passion at the core. And sometimes you see us like not going to events because we don't feel like it, and then that's fine. But we always are like eager to film content, and if it's coming from a passion place, I think go for it, of course. But if it's coming from another places, I mean, this will fade away, and they will find that they cannot do it as long as they plan to.
But there's also something that we spoke about. It's like, because we're in this together, we're not like, I'm not alone creating content. So we're really so grateful to be doing this together as a couple, and because we share like similar ideas, and so
content creation can get lonely sometimes. This is what people don't realize, because you see your favorite creator all the time and you feel like he's with you, but then the reality is like 90% of the time he's with his phone filming content at home alone. So, and that's what we realize after talking a lot with our
other
creators,
fellow
friends. So like, guys, you get to do it together. Or if something like is going, we're getting a backlash, we discuss it together. So you have someone with you on this journey. You're not alone. So it has its perks, but it has its downs. So, but we're more grateful than
we're grateful to have this together.
Well, we talk about falling out and staying together. Should we see if they're going to fall out with our game?
We should.
Let's see. This is it. You'll know the game.
We shall.
It's tried and tested.
All
We're
right.
basically going to ask you questions about each other.
Okay.
You'll write them individually, privately, and then you'll show at the same time.
Okay.
So, markers.
Do you know me well enough?
Well,
Let's see. So hide your answers from the other.
wow.
Very
Yeah.
important. Okay.
so
Who's who? Let's play with the pals.
let's start. The first question is, what's Milad's favorite color?
The old one or the new one?
Easy
The
one
old
to
one or
start.
I'm gonna write the old one. So make it easy.
Old one?
There's no,
No, that's
conferring.
cheating.
That's so cheating.
That's cheating.
I'm not peeking.
Khalas, okay.
You're conferring.
Not even.
Phone a friend.
Not even.
I just. Oh, it's not.
شكله مظبوط. I feel it's right.
All right.
You started with the right letter.
So we're gonna
That?
count to 3, and when we say 3, both show your answer.
Okay.
I
Hold
wrote
on.
it in small.
Hold on.
Okay, it's fine.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's cute. That's adorable. All right.
Awesome.
Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting trickier. Where was your first date?
Okay, yeah.
Why do you know?
Oh, no.
Which one?
The.
No confirming.
Where we met or first date?
First date.
Okay, I know.
Date? Okay. I forgot the name of the place. I know. Oh my god.
But it was.
Yeah, like.
Members.
I remember, but I don't remember the name. 1 second.
No, it's not.
It was.
It's not
yeah,
that.
yeah, it was on a boat.
So show this camera when you're ready. 1, 2, 3.
I said on the boat, the aprons and hammers one, right? This
Aprons
one?
and hammers, this says?
The boat one, which is aprons and hammers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Marina, it was there, but
Yeah,
now it
that was
closed.
it.
Aprons and hammers was on a boat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was back then. But now they.
We go way back.
Yeah.
I do, okay.
Yeah, do you remember?
Okay.
It didn't move, it just like was there.
Got you. Cute date.
Yeah.
Really cute.
All right. Well, what's Milad's biggest fear?
Fear. Deep.
Yes, we are getting deeper.
I'm gonna change this one.
I'm gonna write a sentence or like one word, what?
I'll make it
depends
funny.
on you.
Funny? Okay, I went deep.
You're actually usually very spontaneous.
طيب يلا.
What's happening to you today?
لا I'm
I'm
having
having marker issues, but it's fine.
but my mark is not.
Okay, 1,
What's
2.
that?
You leaving me.
Oh, losing me.
Oh, that is so sweet. That is actually adorable. That's so sweet. So cute. It's okay.
That's adorable. Okay, that was too cute. We need to move on to a trickier one.
Cries and sings.
What is Melissa's most annoying habit?
A
Oh
lot.
my god.
Get it.
Okay.
We're in work mode, guys.
Um,
I think we know this answer already.
I hope I'm writing correct grammar as something.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
No.
You didn't know that? Oh my god! I really didn't look at
Persistent
your
and nagging. I didn't want to use
Nagging
negative
combo.
words.
combo. It's like persistent and nagging combo. It's together.
Oh my
It's like
god!
whenever-
If she wants something, she wants it done yesterday, and
Yeah.
it drives me crazy.
Can I just say I love that you use the word persistent.
Yeah, I didn't want to use nagging. I wanted to use a more positive word.
Yeah.
Very positive.
Well, who's messier around the house?
Easy. Okay.
Easy.
Oh. Me or
Oh,
well, you're both.
okay.
Mel.
Oh, well. Oh,
Mel.
I thought
Yeah.
earlier you
Yeah,
said
no,
you were good.
me, yeah, because we share.
Yeah.
She's messier.
Okay,
I'm more on
messier.
the very tidy,
Yeah.
which is uncommon, and all our videos are making fun of me being messier because this is what usually the
Yeah.
norm in couples, but it's not the truth at home.
Yeah.
So interesting, guys. This has been a quick snapshot into your lives, but people love you because your content is refreshing, it's fun, and it's funny. If they want to find you on social, how can they do that?
So they can follow us on Instagram, the.rahal, or on TikTok,
Milad and Melissa.
Milad and Melissa.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning. Thank you,
you.
Farah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
We really had so
enjoyed
much
it.
fun.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.
Guys, that brings us to the end of the show. We're back with you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye.
Bye bye. That was fun.
That was nice.
Nice.
Yes.